everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful warm day here in Duero, Bohol. Nice sunny, breezy day, a little warm. Last week was rain every day but one, so we didn't do a lot of progress last week. Very, very slow week last week. We did get some concrete poured on top of the seawall. I'm thinking roof deck. We've done so many roof decks. So we poured the top of the seawall. We had to do it in 3 separate pours because we ran out of cement. And rain.
Yeah, they didn't help us at all.
Yeah. So we did this original pour, this little baby pour to here. And I was up till 12:30 at night till I got this one finished. Because here they don't use a mag float or wood float to put the stones down in, so it makes it so much harder to try and finish the concrete because the stones are on the top. So I had to work and work and work to get a decent finish on it. So then the next day I was tired and left the masons do this piece here. Again, I had to use a wood float to get the stones down in, and then I come out later in the day and I see the mason grab a handful of cement out of the bag, cement dust out of the bag, throws it down right through here. That's how they get their idea of putting a smooth finish is just throwing cement dust on top, which I knew from experience doesn't work on because they did it in our house in Ginneman up on our roof deck. It looked good. I was real pleased with it until about 2 weeks later when it all started to flake off the top because it didn't adhere. So this here I'm sure will flake off, and it's already kind of dusty. Yeah, it's already got a dust to it. So it's not strong. It's not the way you do it. You got to do it by hard labor. A lot of elbow grease, a lot of troweling. Makes a smooth finish. So anyways, as you can see now that it's done, it's over 6 feet wide up here. We're about 14 feet tall total from the footers up to the top here. We used 62 plus cubic boulders for the main part of the structure. And I don't know how many sacks of cement we used. A lot. So hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it won't go nowhere. So today they're digging a small trench down there to put in a footer for the steps, and we're going to try and pour the steps later today. Because today is the last 2 tides scheduled for a long time. Normally there's 4 tide changes a day, 2 lows and 2 highs, but for 3 days here there's only a low and a high. So the next high tide's supposed to be 7:30 tonight. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can get it poured before the tide comes into the steps. Been watching the tides, and like for the past 2 days it came into the second step when it was at high tide. So see if we can walk down here and look around. So here we are down at the bottom of the steps. We're working on the steps today. Digging the footer down there. We're hitting water already, so we'll have to get out the pump, I guess, to pump some water. Luckily it's such a small footer. Watch your toes. Automatic jackhammer. One man pulls the trigger, the other guy holds. So we put stones in there, now they jackhammering out. I've noticed that's the way the Philippines do everything 2 to 3 times. Never do it right the first time. So here's a better look at the front of the seawall. You can see more clearly over here. That's the curve of the cable. I'm not sure if you can tell by the picture, but it's turning just like a C. We're hoping it deflects the waves back because while we're down here, we'll look here at the neighbor's seawall. Not sure if you can see right, but the neighbor's seawall has a nice slope, nice gentle slope. So the other week when it was high tide and the waves were really strong that day, the waves were heading up there to the second story of their house. With a gentle ramp, shooting right up there. Nice mist going up there. That's something we decided we didn't want to do. That's why we made the sea to deflect them out, hopefully. So anyways,
Maybe.
here's the nice area last week, the week before when they poured this and it blew out. So you can see it all bulged out here, got the big beer belly happening. Bulged out, blew out. So we'll see what happens when we take these forms off, how bad this looks. But I want to keep these on for 2 weeks before I let the waves batter it. And then yesterday they poured off the forms on the side on the wall. Like that rebar. Come on, Jack. Very disappointed with this one. Very, very disappointed. I don't know what all this is supposed to be. Very disappointed. I only wanted this side of this wall finished by hand. I didn't want to pour. And they poured, and it looks like they poured about 12 different times or something. I don't know what's the story. It's just craziness. I mean, that's 2.5 inches difference from here to here. And this was all at the same time, formed together, poured together. And here's where somebody tried to patch it yesterday. Makes it look even more special. Very disappointed with a lot of things here. Like I say, I spent hours and hours of my life to finish the top of this seawall to make it nice and pretty. Come here this morning, people had nails laying up on there, steel pipes laying up on there. Now I got rust spots. So, but it's not theirs, so they don't really care. That's what I found here in the Philippines anyways. They don't care, it's not theirs. So all I gotta do is stand here and look out at the pretty beautiful water, and it calms me down usually. I mean, it's a beautiful view. Perfect, beautiful water. Not sure if you can tell the pretty colors on the video or not, but it looks nice. So that's it from Duero. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. And there's this little guy. He didn't say much yet. Say bye.
Bye bye.